A McDonald's out of East Point, Michigan, a disgruntled 26-year-old employee by the name of Afeni Muhammad and a 39-year-old mother of 6 manager by the name of Jennifer Harris. How could something so innocent as sending an employee home early for the day turn into absolute bloodshed? 6 motherless children and an internet that's completely divided. I'm here to tell you everything that we know so far, and it's jaw-dropping. Plus, this is not the first time Afeni has had an incident with a fellow co-worker. It's just that the other one got off very lucky. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. It's so greatly appreciated. It truly, truly is. Before we get started, let me give you my usual disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. Please do not take what I say as fact. Please always do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Next, if you have not liked, subscribed, or commented yet, please consider doing so because it really helps me out and I really, really appreciate it. So, Thursday, July 10th, 2025, just before 8 a.m. on 17921 9 Mile Road in East Point, Michigan, Afeni Muhammad walks back into her job through an employee entrance and covering her face after being sent home early. Except this time, she's brandishing a knife. She has her eyes dead set on her target, 39-year-old mother of 6, Jennifer Harris. She walks right up to Jennifer and 15 times. It would be a customer in his car at the drive-thru who was legally carrying, by the way. The customer fires a warning shot into the air, which startles Afeni, makes her drop, and she flees. She attempts to flee to her car, but the customer is able to hold her in the parking lot at point until police arrive.
I was wrongfully treated today at work. I was literally physically tapped on a lot of times. My name kept getting called. I was doing a great job. I kept getting sabotaged, tempted, so my button can get pressed and I can go out of character. So although I went out of character, all I could say was stop talking to me. That's all I could say. Stop talking to me. And to walk into my space, still bothering me, and I said, get away from me. Please get out of my space if you don't mind. I can't talk right now, and you still continue to touch me. That made me very unhappy. It was ridiculous. Because I know that I'm a great person, and I know I won't be tolerating that. So since they decided to bully me, let the universe show them what's next. Because it wasn't right. It was ridiculous. And there will be hell to pay for that. Without a doubt.
But the craziest thing about this whole story is there were signs left by Afeni all over social media.
Yesterday, I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in this store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Sometimes, somebody might get confused. So It gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So her, all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me, I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't. Then one day she coming in there talking about some, yeah, I broke my door in half and I had to pull my gun on my kids since this and that. Well, telling us that, fuck you telling us you pulled on your kids for.
And the argument occurred to begin with because Afeni was not performing her duties during working hours.
Those of you who are defending that girl for unaliving her manager at McDonald's, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Saying, oh, she's not crazy. She just had go look at her Instagram. She was bad. She was crazy. Scrolling through her page made me want to go pray afterwards. I'm not going to lie. She was like messing with dead animals and just doing all types of crazy stuff. Her eyes. It was just a lot. Go look. And it also shows you why her manager was sending her home. The fact that y'all are so quick to want to defend a literal murder is like really making me scared of y'all. I'm not gonna lie. So if you think that she was justified in any way, please unfollow me ASAP.
Feeny, look. You on the camera?
Anywho, yeah, bro.
Hi, people are not. Nah, this stays at home though. I'm not gonna bring this to work because that wouldn't look right, I guess.
I know everybody don't heard about that little McDonald's incident. I'ma say this. You don't never know what a person going through. Like, people really be out here battling. Like, real deal battling shit. Like depression, mental illnesses. Like, you never know. And hold on now. We're saying that somebody deserves to get their life taken from them because no one has the power to give life, so no one should be taking life. But you have to be mindful of how you treat people. Some people really out here on their last wing in motherfucking situation because I said what I said. At the end of the day, people experience life at different levels, different backgrounds, cultural, race plays a part whether you agree with it or not. And I never said, again, that somebody deserves to have their life taken away. I'm not condoning what she did. But if y'all took science, okay, I'm gonna put some science in here. For every cause, there's an effect. For every action, there's a reaction, okay? She didn't go up there and do it for nothing, okay? And I'm not condoning it. What I'm saying is you have to be mindful. A lot of y'all grown people be thinking that y'all finna bully other grown people. And that shit is not happening for everybody. You got some people that may let you bully them. But you got some people that's not. Okay? Y'all got it?
It's absolutely mind-boggling to me that people screw around at their jobs and then are completely shocked when they're reprimanded, sent home, or fired. You go to work to do a job, earn a paycheck, and go the hell home. No matter how insignificant you see your job as, if it's paying your bills, you need to treat it like it's the most important thing in your life. The fact that you screw around at your job, then go on the internet to bitch about this woman messing with your money is so tone deaf and delusional, in my opinion. So, the timeline for that morning after being sent home goes as follows, allegedly. Afeni tells Jennifer Harris, "I'll be back." She drives to a nearby park, presumably to calm down, but instead grabs a knife from her car and decides to return to McDonald's to unleash her fury.
Why didn't any of the McDonald's employees help? So y'all saw her come in with a knife and start taking out y'all's manager, and none of y'all even threw nothing at her? No coffee? Y'all could have threw some grease on any, y'all could have jumped her. Why didn't any of y'all do anything? They say the dude outside at the drive-thru had to stop her. All of y'all sat there and watched that? How bad was this manager?
McDonald's workers did step in, but not until after the fact. It was ultimately the customer that stopped the bloodshed. Jennifer Harris was rushed to a hospital where she ultimately succumbed to her injuries. But the worst part of all is that this is not her first offense with a knife. Let's go back to March of 2022 in the state of Virginia. Feeney was convicted of 1 count of felony malicious wounding and was looking at 4 years in prison. The charge was later reduced to 1 count of unlawful injury by without malicious intent, and she would end up receiving 1 year probation instead. Then her ex-boyfriend makes a statement that reads, "I dated her from December of 2022 through July of 2023. She lived with me and treated me absolutely horribly. It got so bad that I broke up with her and had to leave my own home for my safety for 3 months. She is sadly very unwell. I produced massive amounts of music for her and with her, which she stole all of and released without my consent. Some songs I am even on without any authorization of release or mention of my name. She leaked unreleased music of mine, which has also caused me problems. It's very sad that this is how the story turned out. I had no idea she was still living in Michigan."
You can clean your own house. They're just being lazy. No, I ain't your maid, and you'll never see me again. Bitch, get off my... Just because I opened Candyland doesn't mean I ain't slick. I gave out tricks, but I still have a few tricks up my sleeve. Hey, but this bitch suck my... Put your tongue back in your mouth before you take a lick. We closing Candyland. Bitch swallow her gum. First person got sick. Yeah, y'all thought y'all changed me, but I'm still your prick. Thought y'all changed me, but I still piss y'all off more than my from my... I'm still ghetto slum. No, I'm still ghetto slum like a mellow bum. I'm wavy like Jello, hun. Still shady like palm trees in the Bahamas. I'm still #1. Come to you, teacher. Y'all class clowns are done. Fuck out of my way. I'm about to take a break and then I gotta go clean the other house. Like, yeah, you could have booked me again. You would never see me again. I ain't never come back to that fucking house. Nope. You can book me if you want to. I would not press accept because I ain't doing it. Get somebody else to clean your house. You ought to be ashamed of yourself because your house looks fucking filthy. And I know you're telling me you gotta have surgery soon or whatever, but it still ain't no excuse why you can't clean, piss off the fucking toilet. Like that shit pissed me off. It's a disappointment to know that these fucking adults don't know how to clean their houses. But these be the main people that be trying to think they running something and thinking they bossing people around, acting like they the boss of everybody. Well, what's going on with y'all houses though? Why y'all houses look filthy like this? What's up with that? Cause I'm mad now. I'm heated. What? Just cause I get paid and stuff to clean houses. That means that like I'm a fan of you people. No, you people are a disgrace. You people are a disgrace. Your houses look a mess. How do you live with yourself? Why are you even selling Barbies? Barbies are magical and beautiful and clean. What you selling Barbies for? Have a bunch of Barbies and shit, but your house don't look like a Barbie house. What's up with that?
Afeni, who was taking online courses to become a physical therapist at the time of the incident, has pled not guilty, which means this will most likely go to trial. And if it does, and if you guys are interested in the story, I will continue to cover it for you. She's actually set for 2 more court appearances towards the end of this month, July 2025. Her defense team brought up the fact that she was the victim of past physical and emotional abuse and asked the judge for a reasonable bond. The prosecution, on the other hand, asked for no bond, stating that she was a danger to society. When determining a bond amount, a judge must consider certain factors. Is she a danger to society, and is she a flight risk? Well, we know she's a danger to society, and she was attempting to flee, so she could be a flight risk. The judge ends up determining that a $25 million bond would be appropriate for this particular case, and I couldn't agree with her more. As far as the family of Jennifer Harris is concerned, the family has set up a GoFundMe for the future of Jennifer's 6 children, who are now left to pick up all of these pieces and go on the rest of their lives without the most important person in it.
It's hard to sit right here and talk about her. This was never a thought. We never got to none of this. Never even discussed that or what would happen when she was not here with us. I don't even know if my siblings understand what's going on. It's hard to even see them cry. I don't want to break y'all honest. I never cried right now because it hurts them. Imagine show up and I see the ways where the massage that she was proud of all of us. It was just giving this day for not being angry, for still choosing peace. My mom worked fire first, the thing I just did. My mom worked even at been at McDonald's and good for us. She could have. My mom, like I said, she was on different. She left. She came back. She was tired. Yes, she was tired. And she still woke up every day. My mama left and came back. And I was the one who told her to come back to McDonald's. Because it worked out for our family, it worked out for us. And she was happy here. She was a manager. I remember when I first started working at McDonald's, my mom came to work with me, and we worked together for so long at a different church house, but it's just, all I have is all those good memories of my mama. These past couple of days, all I could think of is seeing my mama in there, doing her job, then being attacked by somebody that she trusted. All I could do was do it. That's all I had to do. My mind is and just was going on. I don't know what to do with that.
Antonia wants to read to you a message from her father.
First, I would like to thank every American who's donated out of the kindness of their hearts to help our families in our time of need. I would like to thank God for blessing my siblings and I with a mother like ours. She was the best. Last but not least, I would like to say that life's distorted and we need to stop the hate and division in this country because it brings the worst out of us and leads to senseless acts like this. This is the United States of America, and we're supposed to be an example to the rest of the world how to treat and love like one another.
I think
So great. What? What? It was times where I didn't even want to be here in America, in this world. I had my mama to keep me here, to stop me. I had my pastor. Oh. Not my mama no more. I just gotta be strong and just think this is what my mama would want me to do. This is what my mama would want me to do. My mama would want me to be here with my siblings. I can't just shut down. I can't power off my phone. I can't just live my own life no more. I gotta be here for my mama to just take over. I gotta be strong to my mama. Even though I don't want to, I just want to be back with my mama. My mama wanted to live. Why? She didn't want to die. She wanted to be here with us. She wanted me to be here with us. How did you know you don't? I don't even want to be here no more. I want to be with my mama.
We're going to walk this family through. We're going to support them. We have established a trust fund for their needs, for their housing, for their day-to-day living, from the oldest to the youngest.
The owner of McDonald's that Jennifer Harris managed for many years has agreed to pay for the funeral arrangements for Jennifer.
With Pastor Dr. Evans' help, we have established the official Jennifer Harris Legacy Fund, which will serve as a trust dedicated exclusively to support her children, from basic life expenses for housing, food and transportation to their education. Not only am I contributing to this fund, but I will be leveraging every single person in my network to help raise the necessary resources to support these children. It means so much to see everyone here today, family, friends, crew, customers, because it shows just how many lives Jennifer touched, both in this restaurant and in our community. There aren't enough words to describe the incredible impact Jennifer had on me and on her restaurant family. She didn't just manage this restaurant, she truly cared for everyone inside of it. Jennifer was with McDonald's for over 15 years. She was more than a manager here. She was family. She was a steady, caring presence who made this restaurant feel like home for so many people. Whether she was welcoming a new crew member on their first day, remembering a regular's coffee order before they even stepped up to the counter, or stepping in during a rush with a calm smile, Jennifer led by example every single day. What I will remember always most about Jennifer is how, after every order, whether it was for me or for a customer, she would always say, "Have a blessed day." It's those small, everyday memories that showed me who Jennifer truly was, a kind, generous, and patient person. To Jennifer's family, please know you will always have family here with us. We are grateful you shared Jennifer with us, and we will forever carry her memory in our hearts.
And as if this story couldn't get any crazier, a former co-worker of Alfini's from Taco Bell has come out to tell a similar story of her experience working with Alfini Muhammad.
So this is part one, story time on what happened at my ex a long time ago job at Taco Bell with Effany. Okay, so I waited to post the story time because I wanted to give the family time to, like, a little bit of time to grieve and, you know, get their story out there and what happened and whatever happened. So this is back in 2019. We're living in, everybody knows where, they made that clear. And I was already there. And disclaimer, our manager at the time was a sweetheart manager. Effany was how you guys see on, I came across her Instagram/Facebook. She was exactly how she is now, like weird, on breaks. Like, I'm talking about, forget her hiding in the McDonald's tunnel plays thing for the kids, how she was. She was like hiding behind our cars. Like, the one time she climbed up under a guy's car at the job. Just like to give you a bit of a clue, like how like cuckoo about she was. This is also too why I want to tell y'all why I don't believe fully what Effany was saying until some of the other employees come out and, you know, kind of validate what she's saying about the manager bullying her per se, is because she was the bully. But also, as an adult, you can't be bullied as an adult. Let's just put that clear and out there. So anyways, she comes, she gets hired, she's there for, you know, she's there for a while, a couple months, and she's just every day, she's picking with the manager about like her scheduling. She's talking about she has second jobs, she has a music career she's trying to pursue, and just all these reasons why she's asking us to switch shifts with her, asking the manager to, you know, like, oh, my schedule isn't right, and da-da-da. So, you know, at first we all took it as like, this is somebody that just like, they're looking for reasons to not, they want a paycheck, but they don't want to work for the paycheck type of thing, you know? So, one time, Effany asked me to cover her shift. Let's say it was a Friday, but she was saying she couldn't work that Friday. She had to work that Friday, and I would have had to work that Sunday. Okay, following me? So she asked me to swap days with her. I come the Friday, and she worked the Sunday. Now, mind you, I had done this for her on multiple different occasions. But this particular time, I just literally couldn't do it because I had my own things going on in my own life that I just could not do it this time. So she just acted as though like, she threw a fit and acted as though I absolutely had to work this shift for her. Like I was obligated, like she was the owner of Taco Bell and I had to work this shift for her. So I didn't think the words exchanged between us were, you know, like, I didn't think they were, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I didn't take it as like we were into it or like that I should be watching for her or anything like that. So this is part one, story time on what happened at my ex a long time ago job at Taco Bell with Effany. Okay, so I waited to post the story time because I wanted to give the family time to, like, a little bit of time to grieve and, you know, get their story out there and what happened and whatever happened. So this is back in 2019. We're living in, everybody knows where, they made that clear. And I was already there, and disclaimer, our manager at the time was a sweetheart manager. Effany was how you guys see on, I came across her Instagram/Facebook. She was exactly how she is now, like weird, on breaks. Like, I'm talking about, forget her hiding in the McDonald's tunnel plays thing for the kids, how she was. She was like hiding behind our cars. Like the one time she climbed up under a guy's car at the job. Just like to give you a bit of a clue, like how like cuckoo about she was. This is also too why I want to tell y'all why I don't believe fully what Effany was saying until some of the other employees come out and, you know, kind of validate what she's saying about the manager bullying her per se, is because she was the bully. But also, as an adult, you can't be bullied as an adult. Let's just put that clear and out there. So anyways, she comes, she gets hired, she's there for, she's there for a while, a couple months, and she's just every day, she's picking with the manager about like her scheduling, she's talking about she has second job, she has a music career she's trying to pursue, and just all these reasons why she's asking us to switch shifts with her, asking the manager to, like, oh, my schedule isn't right, and da-da-da. So, at first we all took it as, like, this is somebody that just, like, they're looking for reasons to not, they want a paycheck, but they don't want to work for the paycheck type of thing, So, one time, Effany asked me to cover her shift. Let's say it was a Friday, but she was saying she couldn't work that Friday. She had to work that Friday, and I would have had to work that Sunday. Okay, following me? So she asked me to swap days with her. I come the Friday, and she worked the Sunday. Now, mind you, I had done this for her on multiple different occasions. But this particular time, I just literally couldn't do it because I had my own things going on in my own life that I just could not do it this time. So she just acted as though, like, she threw a fit and acted as though I absolutely had to work this shift for her. Like, I was obligated. Like, she was the owner of Taco Bell and I had to work this shift for her. So I didn't think the words exchanged between us were, like, I didn't think they were, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I didn't take it as, like, we were into it or, like, that I should be watching for her or anything like that. So on the first part, y'all was asking me about, elaborating on her climbing up under the guy's car. So, just to get that out the way, she climbed up under one of the employees' cars and, like, grabbed, when he went to go, like, get in his car, she, like, was up under the car, like, up under his car, and, like, grabbed him by his ankles and, put shackles on his ankles, pushed him inside of the car. She pushed him inside of the car and she held him at knife point, and basically was telling him to stop bullying her, leave her alone. He better start working shifts for her. Things are going to be seen her way or the highway at the job. If not, that she was taking him to, like, an outer space and things like that. So he reported it to HR. Why he didn't call the police first, I mean, you guys would have to, ask him about that. But when it was reported to HR, she made it seem as though to him, once they pulled them two into the office, that she was just kidding. Like, she was playing and haha, it was a joke. I thought we were friends, like, that type of thing. So yeah, I just want to say, you guys have to be patient with me and understand that I do have PTSD from the situation occurring, and I never thought I would have to relive this story again. I don't feel like justice was served, and I hope that now justice is going to be served. It's just sad that someone had to lose their life in order for this animal that she is to be caged. Seriously.
That girl killed the manager at the McDonald's in East Point, not Detroit, East Point. Everybody keeps saying she had mental problems and things like that. That don't justify the things that she did, for one, and for two, a lot of us got mental problems, but we don't know for a fact. We're on the outside looking in. And a lot of us deal with mental health issues on a day-to-day basis. And I, for one, worked at McDonald's. Yes, McDonald's managers are shitty. A lot of them are. But I ain't never thought about going back and unaliving my manager. And if you worked at McDonald's or any fast food place, you know if it's slow, they're going to send your ass home no matter what. They don't give a fuck. Because again, there is some shitty ass people that work in fast food places. But that don't give nobody no right to go back and unalive their manager. And to see so many of y'all justifying her actions, you better pray don't nobody have a mental breakdown or have they last straw on your loved one or your family member. Because best believe if the situation hit closer to home for some of y'all would definitely want that girl underneath the motherfucking prison. My condolences to her and her kids. I can only imagine what they going through.
Talking about what happened with Jennifer Harris and what happened at McDonald's, let me tell y'all something about these youngsters too. Y'all are so lazy. And when somebody tell y'all to do something, it may feel like somebody disrespecting you or handling you bad. But y'all, that don't be the case. Y'all are lazy. These children are lazy nowadays. We was not this lazy. I can ask my children to do something, baby. They move us like snails. By the time I'm asking you to do this, baby, I done did 5 other things. You still ain't did what I asked you to do. And if you do ask them to do something, come get back because they moving so slow. Just get out of my way. So I don't know what the case was, at McDonald's. But sometimes these children be feeling like we be being mean to them when we putting a little fight to our words and it might come out a little hard, but you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm not saying to bully nobody, but when we think that, you know what, do you come home and tell your parents, the manager was being mean. Baby, the manager was being a manager. And if the manager don't manage and do what they got to do, the business will be all over the place.
If she thought she was being bullied by her supervisor, she really going to experience what bullying feels like when she's in prison. That girl is facing life, probably multiple life sentences. 25 million cash surety bond. It's going to cost $2 million to get her out if somebody wants to just do the 10% or whatever. And now I'm finding out that she previously stabbed somebody at Taco Bell, according to a previous coworker of hers. I admit the United States has a huge problem with mental health. I don't feel like everyone is on the same playing field. If you have a mental health problem, illness, you should not be working amongst people who don't have a mental health problem or who doesn't have a severe mental health problem. It's the same thing for like neurodivergent and autism. I'm not saying, those are dangerous people because I'm autistic. My children are on the spectrum. But I feel like we shouldn't work on the same playing field as everybody else because I might be a slower learner than somebody. You know what I'm saying? And it ultimately looks like I'm a bad worker. But from what we're hearing is that she was just non-compliant. She was combative. She didn't like authority. She didn't like authoritative situations where people were telling her how to work. I see multiple videos of her just, standing, taking videos of herself in the McDonald's. She was even in the playground area of McDonald's eating ice cream. And I know that can be looked at as like, from a supervisor standpoint, it just doesn't look good for any worker to do that. But now she's going to really have to defend herself behind them prison walls. They don't play. She's in county right now. She got a little bit of leniency. But once you get behind those doors, you're facing probably multiple life sentences. You can't walk away from that. There's no walking away. You could have walked away from this. You can't walk away from this.
If you guys are still here, thank you. I love you and I appreciate you so very much. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't yet and you feel so inclined to, because it really helps me out and I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe out there.